Alright everybody, welcome back to another edition here of our SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 Modernized General Manager Mode. How are y'all doing? My name is Dominic, of course, and ladies and gentlemen, this episode, we are getting to the pay-per-view. We are finally getting to Vengeance, and I have some plans for the show that could be very interesting, but first we gotta get through this next episode of Raw, the Go-Home Edition, obviously, to the Vengeance pay-per-view. So without further ado, let's get into it. Kicking us off, we'll have a rivalry in place of match, Roman Reigns versus Edge, and we'll have another one for The Fiend and Shelton Benjamin. I'll get to more of why that's happening later on. As of now, we'll have a tag team match, however, between Keith Lee and Rob Van Dam as they take on Daniel Bryan and Seth Rollins. There we go. And in the main event, we're going to have a hardcore matchup. Edge, he's got his match against Roman Reigns. That is official. That is what's happening at the pay-per-view for the WWE title. However, Shelton Benjamin, he is still supremely pissed off. Okay, he beat Edge fair and square in the first blood match, and then, of course, he lost in the triple threat right there. And now, Shelton Benjamin, he wants a rematch. So we're going to get Edge versus Shelton Benjamin in a hardcore match. Shelton Benjamin is so pissed off. Let's see if he can pull out the victory. Meanwhile, in match 3, not match 4, because I don't want back-to-back tag team matches, we're going to have Sasha Banks alongside Mickie James take on Asuka and Melina. Basically just the rivalries. And here in a singles match, we're going to have Shelton Benjamin, because I love me some Shelton Benjamin, and I want him to be in action, even though he's not going to be doing stuff with The Fiend. Again, I'll explain that later. We'll have Shelton Benjamin taking on Xavier Woods alongside, of course, Big E. But meanwhile, earlier on in the show, we are going to have Big E as he is set to go one-on-one with Cesaro. And this happens after the match that kicks off the show, a 20-minute Ultimate Submission match, as Becky Lynch takes on Bayley for, I don't know, just some fun, I guess. Just some fun. So simulate results for the matches, and there you see Bayley tapping out Becky Lynch. Even though Becky's the one with the disarmor. Bayley taps out Becky Lynch with a Boston Crab. I don't know. She beats Becky. Cesaro, meanwhile, proves that he is a big, strong boy indeed with the muscles and such, as he beats Big E in an tag team match. Asuka and Melina defeat Mickie James and Sasha Banks, so hooray, I guess. But Shelton Benjamin, before his match with Edge, beats Xavier. I forgot that Shelton Benjamin was in the main event as well. You know what? Shelton Benjamin beats Xavier Woods with Big E. That should have probably been Roman Reigns. Whatever, Shelton Benjamin, he beats Xavier Woods. Go ahead. Rob Van Dam and Keith Lee, however, defeat Daniel Bryan and, of course, Shelton Benjamin's, I guess, savior, Seth Rollins, of course. So Shelton Benjamin, you know, he's doing good, whereas Seth Rollins, perhaps not looking so good in his own right. And Edge defeats Shelton Benjamin after calling him out for this hardcore match. After competing in another match. I forgot. I feel so stupid. I forgot that Shelton Benjamin. It's fine. It's fine. As long as he's not injured, it's fine. Meanwhile, fan change Raw plus 10,000. Okay, barely a victory, but we got it. Because now if I view the roster, I didn't want him to be hurt. It wasn't my intention. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll work with what we've got. So, to kick off the show, because this is Vengeance, so we're going to kick it off with a bang. We're going to have ourselves a hardcore fatal 4-way matchup for the Intercontinental Championship. Keith Lee, Rob Van Dam, Seth Rollins, and Daniel Bryan. Because I think that would be cool. And then following all that action, we're going to probably slow it down a little bit. So we're going to have a submission match, because why not? With Melina taking on Mickie James, her rival there. However, backstage, which is what is supposed to happen, that's what I planned. Backstage, in the parking lot, Shelton Benjamin. What the hell? He's being taken out by the Fiend. Hopefully this doesn't injure my poor Benjamin buddy, because he was accidentally double booked. It's fine. It's fine, I think. Following that, we're going to have a tag team title match. Tag team ladder match, in fact, as Cesaro and Pete Dunne defend against Xavier Woods and Big E. And then for the women's title, we're going to have a triple threat match as Asuka takes on Sasha Banks and, of course, the champion, Becky Lynch, who will be walking away with the women's title. We're going to find out here. And then, of course, the main event of the evening, last man standing matchup between Roman Reigns and Edge, who will be leaving with the WWE title. Only one way to find out. Let's get into it. Confirm the match card. Okay, it's the culmination of so much action that I've had to replace time and time again with the rivalries. There's a lot of thumbs down rivalries as well. It's a mess. The rivalry system with the created wrestlers, it's a mess, but it's fine. Simulate results as Rob Van Dam walks away with the Intercontinental title. I like it. Okay, that can end the feud between RVD, Seth. You know, that kind of ends all of those feuds. Melina defeats Mickie James. Perhaps she is now in line for a title shot, maybe. In fact, that's exactly what I like. So Melina faces the winner of whoever wins the triple threat. The Fiend attacks Shelton Benjamin successfully, thankfully, backstage. Big E and Xavier Woods defeat Pete Dunne and Cesaro. Okay, I like it, and I like as well what I'm gonna do with that information, so stay tuned for that. Sasha Banks defeats Asuka and Becky Lynch. Definitely not what I expected, but it's fine. So we got Sasha Banks versus Melina now for the women's title. Asuka and Becky, maybe they could go into a feud. I don't know. Maybe we'll see, as Roman Reigns in this last man standing match defeats Edge for the WWE title, successfully defending it. And hopefully we gain some viewers as Fan Change Raw plus 300,000. That is not terrible. This isn't bad. We are looking good. Email, nobody injured. That alone is a plus, is that no one got injured. As Daniel Bryan, he's only at 7. I don't know what to do with Bryan anymore, man. I might release him. Like, he's like too far gone, it feels like, almost. Either way, though, Rob Van Dam, now the most popular guy on the show, because he won the IC title, which is some interesting stuff. Okay, we got Roman Reigns, who's quickly rising up the ranks. In fact, Roman Reigns just passed Mickie James, who is an in-roster character, which is nice. But yeah, after all that, ladies and gentlemen, rivalries, oh my god. Admittedly, a lot of these are coming to an end anyways, so we'll just delete all of these real quick. Because now we're at the start of something new. Roman Reigns, he beat Edge. He's going to find himself a new challenger. RVD needs a challenger for his championship. Sasha Banks has her challenger with Melina. Big E and Xavier Woods, they will be competing against a team that I'm really looking forward to see how that turns out. After all that, I think that's the perfect time to end off this episode here on our SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 modernized General Manager mode. If you guys like to, please let me know by hitting the like button down below. Comment anything you want to comment. Subscribe if you haven't already, but if you have, why not hit the bell to be notified of everything we do here on Grapple Nation. I understand this was probably a bit of a slow episode, or a bit of a fast episode. Okay, it's a short episode, but, you know, after all of that chaos, after all of that, you know, very important stuff with the pay-per-view, we move on to greener pastures, perhaps, as we go into SummerSlam. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, have a good day. Bye-bye.